So apparently, Ron White, you have a mugshot that we can add to our collection.
Yeah, I'll get one over here. I'll have it framed and send it on up.
Fuck yeah.
I'll make sure it's small enough to put on that wall out there, so it'll be a pretty big one. I'd like to have a pretty dominant spot over at the
tell me what you need.
Experience.
I'll give you a fucking 6 foot tall one, brother.
All right. That's it. 6 foot tall, life size.
Yeah, get it printed. Fuck it.
Yeah, it was a bad picture.
Yeah.
They were really bad.
So we're talking about this. This is you got busted for weed. Somebody ratted you out that there was weed on your plane.
They didn't say there was weed on my plane. They said it was a drug smuggling plane.
Oh.
And so there's a hotline that you can call, and they're just pilots that I'd fired, and so I'm just sitting on the plane looking out the window, and there's drug dogs and people in vests and machine guns, and I'm like, what's going on out there? Well, but, as soon as they determined that that's not what it was, that I just had some personal weed, that obviously somebody called in and lied, instead of going in and arresting that guy, they took me to jail. That makes no sense at all. And then in the newspaper, the sheriff goes, well, he might not have had much pot with him, but who knows how much he did have. And who knows I didn't kill somebody. How about we just put me up for murder right now?
Yeah.
If we need no evidence at all.
Who knows he didn't steal? Larceny. How about that?
Something.
Something.
They drove by... in a pit, they drove by 3 meth labs and a dead hooker just to get to my plane. And really the funny part of it was the next day we were going to go somewhere else in Louisiana, and but then now I've got just weed we can get rid of. That's all we can do because they might do it again. Next night, next place, more drugs. So now we've got an apple we're smoking out of. There are 2 of them on horseback, and Alex feeds the apple to one of the horses as he's walking by. Here, take this little apple.
So they tried to check your plane again?
They did check it again, but we just had come up with this little plan that we would. And he also had to eat a little bag of weed, and he was really stoned on stage and really stoned. But we didn't go to jail that night.
Well, if you eat just eat weed, will it get you high?
Yeah, absolutely will. It takes a while, but it was a big old chaw of it. I mean, it was a big old lip full, cheek full.
I'm surprised people don't chew weed. Like there's no one out there chewing.
It tastes like ass, dude. Which is why nobody eats weed. Even the cookies, they gotta watch it to keep them tasting bad.
There is a growing number of people who juice the leaves and drink it. Yeah, like wheatgrass juice, they do it with the leaves of cannabis plant.
I've seen people squeeze it to get the concentrate out to do.
No, I think they're sticking in one of those masticators. Is that what they're called? Those things that make like wheatgrass. Like they can get juice out of fucking grass.
It makes sense if you could get it out of. I mean, if you could get it out of grass, you could get it out of any plant, right?
It doesn't get you high.
Yeah, you don't get high though. So it's like getting the CBD out.
Then what's the point?
For health, Ron.
Oh yeah, it's like O'Doul's pot.
To tell you what's not bad, the Heineken shit that we got, we have Heineken 00, whatever the fuck it is. It does not taste bad. It's very good. It's got no alcohol in it.
None.
But it tastes good.
So you don't get that annoying buzz.
I know.
That
no, you don't get none of that.